Hello dear students, in this class we will study about the classification of molecules. In the last class we were discussing about microwave spectroscopy, or we can also say it as a rotational spectroscopy. In today's class we will discuss rotation of molecule. So obviously molecules will rotate over there. When we were talking about rotational spectroscopy, in that the only molecules which rotate, which have a permanent dipole moment, or due to its rotation there will be change in the directions. Such examples we have seen. One was the HCl. Okay. In this there is no change in magnitude, but there was a change in directions. So now we will discuss about the types of microwave or rotational spectroscopy molecules, which we are categorizing them into four main types. So first one is linear molecule. Second one is symmetric top. Third one is spherical top. Fourth one is asymmetric top. So these are the four types of classification of molecules. So before studying the classification, we should know one basic concept, that is moment of inertia. So this is, you might have studied in physics. So this concept little bit we'll study in chemistry. So what is moment of inertia? So in moment of inertia we have two types: linear momentum, and second one is angular momentum, or we can also call it as a rotational momentum. So linear momentum can be represented as m into v, where m stands for mass, whereas this v stands for linear velocity. Okay. Where angular momentum or rotational momentum can be represented as I into omega, where I as a moment of inertia, omega is angular velocity. So what is moment of inertia? In simple words, I can say it as, this is the system or a body. I am trying to push it or rotate it by applying a force, but this body is resisting this force and not moving further. So that I can call it as a moment of inertia. In definition, I can say it as moment of inertia as a quantity expressing a body's tendency to resist a angular acceleration. Or if we are applying a torque, we can say it as the amount of torque required to rotate a body or accelerate its motion. If I say moment of inertia is more, so I need to apply a more force to rotate it. So in linear momentum, in linear molecules, it will rotate like this only. So we will discuss that further. So moment of inertia, I can express it as a I equals to m into r square. Okay, m into r square, where r is the distance between center of gravity and particle. So I can write it as like this. So this is the mass over here, and like this it will be rotating. Okay, and this is the mass. So this distance we are naming it as a r. Okay. So now we will discuss. First one is linear molecule. So for linear molecule I have taken example as HCl. Here we will divide moment of inertia into three axes, that is IA, IB and IC. Here is IA, IB and IC. So what will happen in moment of inertia? So I am trying to applying force. So here there will be a center of gravity here. So I will trying to push this particle. So this is resisting its power for not moving further. So that we can say it as a moment of inertia. But in linear molecule the rotation will be only this much. The rotation will be only this much as it is a linear molecule. So I don't need to apply more force here. So there will be moment of inertia almost negligible. So that I can represent it as a IA equals to 0. Why IA equals to 0? Because this is a linear molecule. I am not applying more force because it is rotating in this form only. Okay, that's why it is IA equals to 0. This is the center of gravity. Okay, center of gravity you can consider this line, and I am rotating this. So it will only rotate here. So there will be almost negligible moment of inertia will be negligible. I can represent it as a IA equals to 0. Here center of gravity remains same always. If you don't know about center of gravity, go through the textbook and study about it. Okay, and here center of gravity remains same always and relative position of the particle is changing. So this is about the symmetric top molecules. Symmetric top molecule. For symmetric top molecules, we will take example CH3F, fluorine molecule, and 3 hydrogen, 1 carbon. So in 3D dimension, I am representing this molecule. So this is IA and IB, IC. So 3 hydrogens are here. One is here, second one, third one. Fluorine molecule is here, and this is our principal axis. So what happens here? When I am applying the force here to move the molecule, so it will be in this direction. So I will give you the 3D picture of this molecule later. Okay, so this is when this fluorine molecule is moving. So this is moving like this. So in earlier cases IA equals to 0 and IB equals to IC. But here this is moment of inertia is not negligible here. It is moving and we are applying the force. So there will be IA is not equals to 0 because moment of inertia is not negligible. So IA is not equals to 0. Coming up to the hydrogen molecule. Here center of gravity is not carbon. So center of gravity is somewhere here we can take it as. So carbon is a separate. Okay. When I am rotating this molecule, that is we are naming it as a IB. So what happens here? So it will take a more force. So it will rotate like this. It will rotate like this. Okay. It will rotate like this. So moment of inertia is there. So what happens? Here first case IA is not equals to 0 and IB is obviously not equals to 0, but IB is equals to IC. Why IB is equals to IC? Because this one IB and IC almost taking same amount of force to rotate a molecule. So IB is equals to IC. So obviously this two are IB equals to IC, and obviously IB and IC is not equals to IA. Okay. So this is about the symmetric top molecules. In conditions, first one is if IA is less than IB and IC, so we can name it as prolate. You can name it as prolate, means while rotating with this molecule, with the fluorine molecules along IA, so the moment of inertia, the force is taking less. So we can name it as moment of inertia is less over here. So that is first condition. IA is less than IB and IC, that is prolate molecules. The second one is if IB is equals to IC and is greater than IA. Means here IA is greater than IB and IC. Means moment of inertia is more over here. So I need to apply a more force. So that I can name it as a oblate. Name it as oblate. So to rotate a fluorine molecule, how much force I need to apply? That is naming it as a IA, and here IA is not equal to 0. IA is not equal to 0, and in between fluorine and carbon there is no change in relative position. So here there is no change in the relative position of the particle, only center of gravity will also remain same. So you study about the center of gravity. So this is about the symmetric top molecule. Okay. The third one is spherical top molecules. The second one was symmetric. So think about what is the difference between spherical and symmetric. So in the symmetric we have in the upper fluorine was there. So instead of fluorine we have here hydrogen. So CH4. 4 hydrogens are there. So the moment of inertia is taking less. I am not saying it is 0 but less. And all hydrogens are equal. So there will be no dipole. So all hydrogens are same. So there is no dipole moment. And so there is no dipole moment. So automatically there is no change. So if there is no change, no dipole moment, so that molecules will be microwave inactive. Microwave inactive. To call it as a rotational or microwave molecule, so there should be at least rotation or dipole moment. So all hydrogens are same. So carbon is here. So here in the fluorine molecule, it was center of gravity was almost in the middle, but in here in the spherical tops, so center of gravity will be almost near to the carbon. Almost near to the carbon. So how we can represent here IA, IB and IC. So IA is equals to IB and that is equals to IC, because all the molecules are hydrogen, so there is no change in the dipole moment and they are microwave inactive. The fourth one is asymmetric top molecules. So here we are taking two examples. So what happens here is we need to apply different amount of energy, so there will not be any equal or zero. So to all the molecules or atoms I need to apply a different amount of energy. In examples you can see here. So there will be IA is not equals to IB and IB is not equals to IC, because we need to apply different amount of force, so they are not equal. So what happens in the linear molecules, we have seen IA is not equals to 0 but IB equals to IC, and in linear molecules we have seen IA is equals to 0 and IB is equals to IC. In second one, IA is not equals to 0 and IB and IC was less than IA, so we were naming it as a prolate. When IA, in the IA place, when we are applying more force, that will be prolate. And in the second case, if IB and IC are more than IA, here IA will be more. So we need to apply more amount of moment of inertia. So we are naming it as a oblate. In the third condition, it was all the atoms were same. So IA is equals to IB equals to IC. There was no dipole moment, there was no change, and that was microwave inactive. In the fourth one, all the molecules are different, so we need to apply different amount of energy. So it is IA is not equal to IB and IB is not equals to IC. So this is all about classification of molecules. Thank you.